I think it's something that we should be watching because historically it has told you bad things happen when the yield curve inverts, but it's not as accurate as it used to be. I actually developed an indicator looking at when the yield curve flattens and when the index of leading economic indicators drops for 3 consecutive months or more. And guess what? If you go back as far back as the recession periods will take you using that data, it's never had a false alarm. So I would prefer to look at the fundamentals plus the yield curve because the Federal Reserve's balance sheet is such that now it's not as indicative, but at the same time, I don't want to ignore it. And right now, what did we see with the index of leading economic indicators? It just jumped. We just got it this week, another jump. So those two indicators are still not telling us a recession. And the yield curve still hasn't flattened. It's still almost like flat like a pancake, but not inverted yet.
All right. So you've spoken about a lot of indicators. We can't let you leave right now. We want you to weigh in on this. The economic backdrop in the U.S., most say is fairly constructive still right now. What's the most optimistic thing about the U.S. economy from a data point, and what do you think is the biggest risk? What data point should we be watching in case things really do go wrong?
The most exciting thing is that labor markets are tight. We got a 4% unemployment rate. I think that in the next employment report, we got a good chance of actually lowering it even further. So that makes consumers very comfortable. What are the things that make me worry? If you look at corporate non-financial debt as a percentage of GDP, is starting to show a slight flashing yellow light. And in the next 2 years, because corporations borrowed so much money as a percentage of GDP, that could be high enough that it can lead to the next recession in 2020 or 2021. So I'm watching that one very, very closely.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.